Oh, wait a minute. Remote's not an art supply. Greetings, friends and enemies. Welcome back to Art by Flam. Today, we're gonna do a little teeny tiny art haul. I bought some stuff, I got some things, and I figured I would share those with you guys. It's rare that I buy so many art supplies all together, so it should be fun to take a look at some of this stuff. The first thing I picked up that started this whole catalyst rolling was I actually picked up some more watercolors. These are the Kuretake Ganzai Tambi Starry Colors watercolors. I just really wanted some nice glittery watercolors. I don't consider myself a big watercolorer, but I do like the sparkle this adds to my other mediums. So we can take these out and take a look at all these gorgeous little colors. I know a lot of people have these and they come highly recommended, so I could not resist. The other thing I've noticed is apparently the one I ordered from Amazon was the strictly Japanese package. There's no English writing on this. Other people have gotten them where they do have the English translation, but not me apparently. I got the strictly Japanese one, so I have no idea what any of these colors are called. So we have more gold to less gold to pearl. Moving on, in the same vein as watercolors, I never even thought to try gouache. One of the main problems I have with watercolor is that it's not vibrant enough, I guess, and you have to do so many layers to get it to be even semi-vibrant, I guess, or either that or I'm not very good with it. So instead, I picked up some gouache. It's not super fancy, expensive gouache. It's just these, like a set of Reeves, which I know a lot of people say dry kind of chalky, and they do, but I'm just starting out with gouache, so there's no reason to spend a whole bunch of money on an expensive gouache palette when I could just get a cheaper one and get a feel for them and try them out. They just come in these, let me open it too, to actually open. They just come in these nice little 10 milliliter tubes, and I got all sorts of colors. Oh gosh. This is the peach, which I've already used, obviously. And it's escaping! Get back in there! So yeah, I just picked up a nice little gouache set to play around with it. And also in that same vein, I ended up picking up some cheap brushes as well. As you can see, they're not great top quality. They're just some like artist loft brushes to just sort of play around. Like I said, there's no reason for me to buy super expensive stuff when I might not even like gouache that much. Wet mediums have never been my strong suit, but I'm looking to change that. There's always time to try brand new things. Moving on, I also got a big purchase, my biggest purchase, I think, in this whole dang diddly thing, was I ended up picking up the 120 set of FaberCastell polychromos. Now, I'm liking these so far. At the moment, I'm feeling like I prefer my Prismacolors more, just because it seems like polychromos depend more on a blending medium, but I've only used them on a couple of pictures and I just need to research them some more and get a feel for them. This particular tin is empty, but I did want to highlight the packaging on this stuff. So like, look, you can pull the little trays out and they have like little rubber elastic thingies, so you can just pull them right out and not have to like dig your fingers under there to get them out. But also, let me set this up here. Also, yeah, this dirt was on the package when I got it, but also, if you pull the trays out, sorry about that, there's actually a foam piece under here so that the pencils underneath don't get rattled around and smacked against the plastic tray here, which I think was super duper nifty. I don't keep the FaberCastells in here because I'm I'm one of them traveling artists. I actually keep them in a different case, which I also picked up for this. This is the BT SKY or BT Skye 120 pencil holder. So I really love these cases. I want to do a review on them because I also have one in 160 that I use for my Prismacolors. But I love these cases. There's no information on the company. Like, I've tried looking them up and they only have their Amazon page. But these are really good quality cases. They're really great made and they have double zippers and a nice handle. So if you're like me and you like to travel, you can definitely take these along. I'll open it up and show you guys and of course my flow chart, and show you guys the polychromos inside. So here's the first row, and then it folds open like this, and you get another, oh gosh, it folds open like this, and you have these two rows, And then if you close that up, you've got these 2 rows that fold in, and it all folds nice and neat, and it keeps them all in one place. The only problem I have is zipping it back up, but I think that will be saved for the review. But I really do like these cases, and like I said, I have one for my Prismacolors too that I want to do a big review on. Moving on from mediums, now it's time to discuss what we keep them in. I also picked up a watercolor sketchbook. I've had a watercolor sketchbook before that I used for dry mediums, but I didn't like it for dry mediums. The paper is too thick, it's too sort of textured, you know, as watercolor paper tends to be, at least hot press, I think. I can't remember if it's hot press that's textured and cold press that's not, or vice versa. I'm not a watercolor getter. Don't come to me for watercolor advice. It's not going to happen. But I picked up just a Canson watercolor sketchbook. A lot of this stuff I actually got on sale, which is really great. I love Michael's coupons and Amazon sales and what have you, but I ended up picking up this Canson XL watercolor sketchbook. It's like my regular sketchbook, which is the Canson XL mixed media, but this one's strictly for my watercolor. And as you can see, I've tried playing with the gouache already. Not great, but hey, everybody has to start somewhere, and you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, so that's what's going on there. And finally, I also picked up one of these Delusions Creative Journal sketchbooks. It's not really a sketchbook, I guess it's a creative journal, whatever. But it's supposed to be made for like Delusions brand inks and stamps and stuff like that, but I think it was Lizard Beth here on YouTube. She's a furry artist. She does really great work. Was using one. She customized her cover and stuff. But I really loved the inside of it. Let me just hold up. Let me depackage this so you guys know what brand it is. Zoop. But it has this really nice. I just love the layout of it. It's got this really cool like little pocket here that you can keep stuff in. It has like a little zoop wraparound dealy. Also, the cover and the book are almost separate. If you look here, here's the actual sketchbook, and you can kind of see that there's this cover portion, and I really liked it, and I really like how blank it is and how customizable it is, and I'm really excited to try it out. The paper inside seems about as thick as my mixed media. Like I said, it was made for like inks and markers and stuff. But it's really thick. It's not as textured as my mixed media sketchbook, which concerns me about pencils, but I definitely want to give it a try and get into sketchbooks that aren't wire bound, just because those are the only sketchbooks I tend to use, and I'd like to give a shot to other kinds of sketchbooks. So yeah, I also picked that up. And finally, it's not really an art supply, but I was really excited to pick it up, so I got some spooky Halloween washi tapes. This one's got little skeletons on it. This one's just got little skulls. And yeah, I just got some cute little washi tape, little Halloween washi tape to use like on my sketchbooks, my mixed media. Let me get that off of there. That was real clean, Michaels. Thanks a lot for that. I didn't pay that price for it. It was on sale. But when I use my sketchbook and the pages start falling out, I use washi tape to just sort of stick it back in. And I love to buy in bulk around Halloween because they have the best washi tape around Halloween. Like this washi tape here, these skulls, these sugar skulls were from last year's Halloween. I tried to find more, but they didn't have any. I'll keep an eye out. But yeah, that was a little look at some of the things I've picked up in the last couple of weeks in terms of art supplies. If you guys are looking forward to seeing me use some of these in videos or even in pictures on my Instagram or whatever, don't forget to click that like button. You can leave a comment. And if you want to see a new video from me every single week, you can subscribe. And if you want to be notified about those, you can hit that little dingling bell there. Become, what do they call it? The notification squad. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.